lucky thing is that you can listen to Go Youth Podcast in the comfort of your own home. Go Youth Podcast, by the youth, for the youth, about the youth.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all had a blissful Sunday. I know others are saying Sundays are for fellowship with God, others are saying Sundays are for lovers, others are saying Sundays are for family. Either way, welcome to Go Youth Podcast. And of course, today we'll be navigating through the business landscape. And I'm not alone in the house, of course. I have Kate from Katlego HR Services, and I have a guest speaker from Silimotion Pty Ltd. And of course, I'm your girl from MOLOTO, the one and only Coffee Muffin. I'll be the host for the session. And of course, Kate Louie will be the co-host of the session. So I'll hand over to Kate.
Thank you, Rumo. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. As she has said, my name is Kate Liu from Katlego HR Services. So you are welcome to the very first episode, our session of today, which is navigating the business landscape. I just want to thank everybody for being able to join us, for taking time from their busy schedule, and join us. We appreciate that a lot. We appreciate it. If you, after this session, if you can please be sure to share the link, share with everyone who was not able to join us, and so that they can also be equipped with whatever that was said on the platform. So today we'll be talking about different types of companies and the importance of marketing. So we have on the platform the different speakers who will be navigating and sharing their knowledge, the content that they prepared for us for their different fields of expertise. We're gonna start with Mr. Motion, Mr. Mbongiseni Motion. He will be doing the different types of companies for us. So if we can just acknowledge him, Mr. Sangweni, we thank you for being part of our first episode. Thank you for saying yes when we invited you. So I will just hand over to you so that you can start. Mr. Essel will join us as time goes on because he's struggling with the network. So please indulge us. The stage is all yours.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for having me. My name is Mbongiseni from a company called Silomotion. My PA did the registration, so I see that everyone is wrote her name. Mine is the company name. Yeah, but my name is Mbongiseni Sangweni. I'm from a company. It's a business consultancy company where we assist entrepreneurs on 4 different categories. Category number 1, idea stage. Category number 2, business startup. Category number 3, growth. And category number 4, which I believe we're going to be talking about today, which is the business compliance and the type of companies that are available in South Africa. All right, let me just try and summarize in 30 seconds or in 40 seconds. Now, I will separate the companies into 2, and I will say there will be the profit-making companies and the non-profit making companies or organizations. With the non-profit companies or organizations, I'll just go through quickly them. It is the NPO and the NPC, which is the NPO stands for the non-profit organization. The NPC, it's a non-profit company. At some point years back, there was also NGOs, which were called non-governmental organizations. Those ones, all of them are non-profit organizations. But we also have got the profit-making companies. Under the profit-making companies, now we have got your sole proprietorship, we have got a partnership, we have got a public company, we have got a private company, and a personal liability company. Now, starting with the sole proprietorship, this is the simplest and most common form of small business operating for profit, and it involves a single individual owner. Yeah, the business can operate under a trade name or under the name of the owner. With this kind of business structure, there is no limited liability. And so the business owner's liability include his personal assets. In the same way, any profit that the business makes is seen as the owner's personal income and taxment. That is the first one. And the second one, which is the partnership. This one is an association between 2 or 20 people who are contractually bound to each other to operate a profit-generating business. Each partner contributes funds, products, or services. In return, the profits are shared between the partners as per specific contract with each other. A partnership is a cheap option to choose, as it doesn't need to be legally registered. You just have a contract together and say, this is how we're going to work as individuals. Then comes the public company. This type of profit company can offer shares to the public. And if you want to be listed on the stock exchange, you will need to create a public company. It can be incorporated by one or more people, and it requires a minimum of 3 directors and 1 member. But there is no limit as to how many shareholders it can have. A public company can also require the company secretary, an annual general meeting, and must be audited, and is regulated by both CIPC and JSE. So if you want to be listed in the JSE, you need to open a public company. A lot of people will ask, but how do I become listed there? It must not be a private, a sole, or a partnership, but it must be a public company. Then coming to the private company, this one, most of the individuals or most of people start this kind of a business or company. Like a public company, a private company also trade for profit, but may not offer its shares to the general public. It can be formed or set up by 1 or more people and needs to have a minimum of 1 director and 1 shareholder. So a lot of the times people will ask, why do I go for a private company? Why do I go for a public company? Now, when it comes to the private company, I must say the most important part of it, because now the directors and the shareholders form members of the company, private company. Let me make an example. If you take out a loan, then whether you pay it correctly or you don't pay it, all the members are liable. And if you get, for an example, blacklisted, or you can't pay, or the company is in debt, every member of the company becomes liable for that company, or for anything that the company has bought, the assets, everything, you become liable for as a member of the company. And then the last one, the personal liability company, which is privately owned and operate also for profit. But I will stop there. The profits, it's 5 of them: sole proprietorship, partnership, public company, private, and personal liability. While the non-profits, it consists of an NPC, which is a non-profit company, and an NPO, which is a non-profit organization. Thank you so much. Over to you,
Okay,
Kate. Or Rumu.
all right. Thank you, Mr. Promotion. Thank you, Mr. Samweni. All right, Mr. Essel also just joined us. We welcome you, sir. We thank you that you are able to join us all the way from Ghana. Thank you. We had already introduced you in your absence. So, Mr. Samweni has already because somebody has already said this, so I hope you have something to indulge us on. So I'm giving over the
Yes,
stage
yes.
to you.
Um, I was struggling with. Uh, can you can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. Yeah.
Yes,
Good
we
day,
can
everyone.
hear you. I
Yes.
can
Good
hear you.
day. Yeah. Good day. Good day. My apologies for joining so late. I was struggling with my internet. The setup was giving me a bit of challenge, so I had to reinstall the audio settings. Anyway, uh, my name is Lawrence Essel, and then I'm the founder of Essel Vision. Essel Vision is an advertising and branding organization that was established in far back as in 2018. So today, I think I'd wanted us to take us through, marketing. So if the floor is already, if you already can give me the floor, then I'll be able to take us through marketing in this current business, and then give my perspective on marketing.
The floor is yours, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. Um, First of all, uh, if I can use slides, you pardon me a little bit if I'm unable to get conversant with. Uh, I'm not sure whether I can be able to add it, but let me try a little bit. Whether if I can add it, a slide on it. I didn't give it a try, so let me just see whether I can be able to add slides on the platform. Um, my goodness. All right. Yeah, it might take a little bit of time. So if yeah, not as much. Yeah.
Audio Jungle.
If we were in church, we were gonna wait for you with a song.
I think I think uh, uh, please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. So I wanted us to sorry for the inconvenience, and then my apologies for the inconvenience as well. So can I take us through the importance of marketing in businesses? Then, as by myself, Lawrence Essel, and then I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Essel Vision. Now, whenever that you talk about the importance of business, marketing is a very, very powerful tool in business. So, first of all, we look at what is marketing. Is that marketing in business refers to the set of activities, strategies, and processes that organizations use to create, communicate, deliver, and exchange products or services that to provide value to customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Marketing involves understanding customers' needs and preferences, developing products or services that meet those needs, promoting them effectively, and delivering them to the target audience in a way that generates sales and builds brand awareness and loyalty. Now, marketing encompasses various elements that include market research. So, company must conduct a research, also develop products, pricing, advertising, promotion, sales, and customer relation management. Now, the primary goal of marketing are to attract and retain customers. It means you need to be able to build a clientele and then keep your customers, and then increase sales and profitability, and establish a strong brand presence in the marketplace. Now, marketing strategies can vary widely depending on the industry, depending on organization, depending on the company, target audience, and product or service being offered. Marketing involves a combination of market analysis, consumer behavior understanding, and creative communication to reach and influence potential customers. Now, with effective marketing, is crucial for the success and growth of business, as it helps them to connect with their customers and adapt to changing marketing conditions. Now, we'll be going through various bulletins and strategies that organizations or businesses must adapt in order for them to be very, very successful. Now, we look at the brief. I will just go take step by step. So we have 7 bulletins. The first one, we are going to look at customer awareness. The second one, we look into customer acquisition. We also look at customer retention. We take a look at competitive advantage. We look at revenue generation. We look at brand building. And the last one, long-term growth. These are very, very important points. If you're an organization and you don't have these measures, these strategies, your business will not get anywhere. So it's very, very important that we take close attention to these points. Now, the first one, customer awareness. Now, when you talk about customer awareness in marketing, marketing is essential for creating awareness about a company's product or service. It informs potential customers about what a business offers. So now let's take Coca-Cola, for example. Coca-Cola marketing campaigns such as Share a Coke. They have something they call it Share a Coke, where they printed people's name on their bottles. I'm sure maybe we're aware of that. It created a buzz and increased brand awareness. And now, this is not only bottle sales, but also it engaged customers in a fun and memorable way. If you have your name Kebo on a company like Coca-Cola, I think you have that thrill, you'll be excited about it. So that when they talk about customer awareness, that is basically, I give an example of Coca-Cola. So marketing is essential for creating awareness about a company's product or services. It informs potential customers or consumers about what a business offer. An example is Coca-Cola. Now let's take into the second one, customer acquisition. Now, with customer acquisition, effective marketing strategies can attract new customers to the business, which is critical for growth, especially for startup businesses, for new registered businesses, for small enterprises, for your SMEs. Now, customer acquisition is very, very important. Now, it essential means that it means that now let's look at Airbnb. Now, Airbnb marketing efforts have been successful in acquiring new customers by offering a unique and personalized accommodation experience and promoting it through social media. It attracts travelers who wanted alternative to traditional hotels. So Airbnb, when you're talking about effective marketing strategies that attract new customers into a business, which is critical growth, especially for startup business. Now, the Airbnb comes in mind. Now, the second one we are looking at customer retention. When you talk about customer retention in marketing business, marketing is not just about acquiring customers, but also retaining them. Building loyal customer base is often more cost effective than constantly acquiring new one. So this is very, very important. This point is very important. The moment people get out there, they have new products. People patronize the products. Now, when you talk about how to retain, keep a customer, that becomes extremely, extremely challenging for new registered businesses and SMEs. Now let's look at an example. Is we can use Amazon Prime or Netflix. Now, Amazon Prime is a prime example of a customer retention through marketing. The membership program offers free shipping. Now, they offer free shipping, exclusive deals, and streaming services, creating loyal customer base that renew their subscriptions. Now, this is a very powerful example. So basically, how to retain a customer, it means how to keep a customer, building a clientele. So building a loyal customer base is often more cost effective than constantly looking for new customers. So when you're able to keep a customer, there will be customer referral. There will be strategies in which a business can put in place for them to refer new customers. Now, please, we go to the fourth one, competitive advantage. Competitive advantage. Marketing helps businesses stand out in a competitive marketplace by highlighting what makes their products or services different, unique, utterly brilliant from what others are having in the market. So with this, we look at an example is Apple's marketing focuses. Now, let's take Apple devices. Now, Apple marketing focuses on product design, innovation, and simplicity. Now, if you take Apple device, for example, if you are conversant with Apple device, you'll be able to notice these things. Now, Steve Jobs with
everything is changed nowadays. Funny how we can't even play no more. It was only yesterday when we party every day. Now it's blood on the dance floor. All because of the virus. But it can't kill the power inside us to stand together and defeat Corona.
أنا وياك البارح كنا هانيين قرهانيا. The bad things are changing. لكل قلب نرد شوية. نخرجوا إن شاء الله. نعيشوا إن شاء الله. Cause nobody is safe until everybody's safe. Tuamini la lolita kuisha. Na tena tutalishinda tu. Tupambane hii vita. Tumshinde COVID-19. Tuna kila sababu ya kuwajali wengine. Tafadhali tujilinde, tuwalinde, tuamue sasa.
One day my people, one day we'll be celebrating. Cause this plague is over. Nothing will be separating us. Cause nobody is safe until everybody is safe. Oh, everybody is safe. Oh.
Rain, you no go fall forever. Sun goes to shine, my sister. We go beat Corona if we stand together. If we stand in solidarity, we no go beat too far down. Far
back in 2018, my little sister made an order online and for a pizza, right? And I only paid for it. So the delivery was made, but as usual, the business gave out her phone number, right? So after the delivery was made, a few days later, this guy makes a move, right? They start having a chat. The next thing I realize is there's another empty pizza box in the trash can that I did not pay for, right? And I get curious, so I ask her, and then she tells me that it's the delivery guy who bought the pizza. And from the chats, this delivery guy was pressuring her or bullying her into meeting her because he just bought a pizza, right? And this broke me because in the first place, she was introduced to this guy by the online business. So, and this is happening to so many women and little girls and boys, and that's where the problem comes in. Your phone number, your personal information is personal. So businesses should not be spreading it out or sharing it out without your consent. If it's your address, let them get your address. So what the solution that we have come up with from Residence Technologies, it's a smart addressing system that enables you to register your home address privately. No one can access it unless you share it with them. And this is you can share it as a pin location. Just a link, like a pin location. And this pin location has the photo of the building, name of the building, floor number, door number, close landmark, which are the details that even when the delivery guy calls you, those are the details that you usually give them. With cybersecurity risks like cyberbullying and identity theft being on the rise, Residence smart addressing system gives you an option to stay safe online. When you're making your online shopping, you don't have to worry about your phone number or your names being shared out to people you are not doing business with, like the delivery guys. They just need to be given just your address. We've also thought about the business, not to inconvenience the business, in a way that the business the system enables the business to save and manage its customers' addresses conveniently through our subscription model. We are calling it's a data shop that we create for every business that it can use to make deliveries with ease, and it's free for the user. We are not charging anything for anything to the user, so there is no inconvenience for the user, and at the same time we make sure that the user is protected, because as businesses, we need these customers. We need our customers tomorrow, and